You won't believe how far it went that afternoon at Maplewood Park when Linda's daughter, Emma, was slapped so hard off the swing her head bounced on the mulch. And the woman who did it, Margaret, didn't even flinch before trying to kick her again. Yeah, that happened. But the real story. That was just the opening act. Let me back up a sec. Emma wasn't always so quiet. Before the accident, she laughed loud enough to snort, covering her mouth like she'd just broken some unspoken rule. But that day, she nearly drowned in the pool nobody was watching. 40 seconds felt like forever, and something inside her changed. No broken bones, no brain damage. But the sparkle, gone. She stopped talking for months, barely smiled, flinched at loud noises. The swings at Maplewood, the old wooden ones no one used, became her sanctuary. That creaky chain, the fading sunset, it was the only place she smiled again. And then Margaret moved in. Nobody saw it coming. Just like that, a steel mailbox with Whitman etched in cursive showed up. And next thing you know, she's the interim HOA president. No vote, no discussion, just pure power grab, clipboard in hand, armed with rules no one asked for. She started cracking down fines for rocking chairs. Repaint your mailbox or pay up. Playground hours restricted. Chalk drawings banned. You get the picture. Emma just wanted to swing. Quiet, simple. Margaret saw that swing as her kingdom. And that day at the park, she marched right up, heels clicking. Little dog trailing behind like some kind of badge. "You're not authorized to use this equipment," she barked at Emma, who froze like a scared deer. Then, without warning, smack. A hard slap that echoed like a gunshot. Emma fell, head hitting mulch. Silence froze every parent watching. Margaret turned to Linda and said coldly, "Pay your dues if you want her here." Linda didn't yell, didn't lose it, not yet. She scooped Emma up, brushing dirt and tears off her dress, heart breaking in slow motion. Then she did something no one expected. She went to her car, opened the trunk, gripped an old steel baseball bat, and walked back calmly, letting Margaret see every step. Margaret warned, "One touch and I'll have you in court." But Linda, she didn't flinch. Crack bats smashed Margaret's phone, glass spraying like fireworks. Another swing, and Margaret's knee gave way. Screams filling the air. Her fancy white sunglasses flew off. Lipstick smeared, no queen here. Just a woman gasping on the ground. And then, here's the twist, Margaret's own little dog, the one in the ridiculous pink sweater, snarled and snapped at her. Yeah, the dog turned on its owner, biting at heels and wrists as Margaret tried to push it away. It didn't stop until it walked over to Emma and gently licked her hand. Margaret screamed betrayal, but the damage was done. Linda wrapped the dog's rhinestone leash around Margaret's wrist and dragged her face first across the gravel path, the same path Margaret once fined people for stepping on barefoot. "Order," Linda whispered close to her ear. "You want order? Here it is. Stay down, shut your mouth, and never touch a child again." Police showed up, flashing badges, telling Linda to step away. Margaret cried assault. But the video told the real story, the slap, the kick, the dragging, all recorded. She was taken away, charged with child endangerment. The neighborhood, tired of Margaret's iron rule, quietly removed her signs and rules. The community rebuilt, planting sunflowers where fear once grew. Months later, Emma stood in front of the neighbors, hand on that same swing, voice soft but steady. "My dad saved me first, then the swing." She didn't just find her smile back, she saved them all. Because sometimes, the loudest fight isn't fists or fire, but standing firm for the quiet things that matter. So what do you think? Was Linda right to take justice into her own hands? Or did she cross a line? No one should cross. Share your thoughts. Does the end justify the means when a child's safety is on the line? Drop a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more stories where justice doesn't just knock, it kicks the door down.